Yo, you know what's crazy? John's at the point right now where he takes a sip. You know what? That's in the efecto.
Bro, this shit tastes like water right now. No cap.
When y'all are drinking,
hold on.
woo.
So wait, real briefly, like this is our second take. So John really just took 2 shots.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Hold on, let's
I'm
start
outside now.
Hold on, let's start the episode, right?
All right, Little Wayne.
Yeah.
I feel like dying.
That's an era, boy. That's an era,
bro.
That
was a time.
What do you do when you're out and you get to the point where the alcohol stops stinging you? What do you do at that point?
I keep drinking because now I'm dangerous. Now I'm outside. Now whoever's around me gotta be careful. Whoever's around me gotta be careful, son. I'm dangerous now. It could either go for me, talking to a shorty, me talking to your shorty, me fighting you just because you're short. You feel me? Like it could go anywhere at this point,
So, do you remember the first time you found out that you can get to a point where the alcohol no longer stings you? Bro,
so
when I found that out, new level unlocked.
Facts.
No, when I was younger, I didn't really know how to drink when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Still,
no, I definitely do. The group chat, most of the group chat grew up without the pops. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't learn the last one, this one.
I'm too drunk to talk about my father.
I'm trying to be happy.
Hold
on.
I had to learn.
I don't like this nigga. Son.
John got molested. Like,
he used to touch me.
Bro, can we stop saying John got molested? Bro, we gonna get a fucking Pell Grant because John got fucking molested in fucking some kind of university. Like, can we stop saying that?
Oh, we gonna get money?
Yeah, John, you got molested?
I mean, do we get money?
No, but anyway, I never learned how to drink. You know what I'm saying? Because Dominican parents, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you could drink with me." You know what I'm saying? Like, at least myself as a parent, that's what I'm gonna do. Like once my kid turns age,
I know you remember the first time you took your first cup. Like it wasn't a shot. Your first cup. How was
first
it?
Cup or first shot?
Nah, first cup. Because first shot, it's a little. You know what I'm saying?
My first sip. I remember my first sip.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Well, first of all, let me finish what I was saying.
Yeah, finish what you're saying. Go
ahead. Oh shit, I forgot we're not supposed to.
So, I never really knew how to drink. So back to what Christian was saying, I blacked out and I never got to that point of like not feeling the liquor anymore. I didn't know how to drink. You know what I'm saying? I thought you just drank until you just woke up the next day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow. Now as an adult, when I hit that level, that is when I'm like, time to slow down. So when I hit that, that's when I'm like, this is all right, perfect. Time to pace it.
What's your feeling? What's the feeling that because my feeling when I know I'm like, all right, you gotta slow down is when I can't feel my mouth no more.
Oh my God, John, we're like twins, bro.
Yo, when I feel my mouth,
I'm there right now, my boy.
My like the way I know the way my body tells me that you've reached your limit and you should probably grab a beer and just coast for the rest of the day. Is when I start feeling like my nose down to my mouth, like right here is just numb.
It's just for me, it's like right here, like just heat coming out of you.
Is this part right here for me?
What part for our listeners?
So this is what my cheeks, from my eyelids down to my cheeks, to my ears, like that part right there, going all the way across horizontally.
Muscular? Do you like your cheeks?
It's like your cheekbones.
Yo, John, that was in the last pod, bro. Like those people that were there, they might not be here. You know what I'm saying?
Your cheekbone, you feel it in your cheekbones when you start.
Like I feel it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when I know that it's no longer time for shots. It's time for like a mixed drink. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I've learned to drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll start the night with shots. Once I feel that maybe 3, 4, 5. That's usually what I go to. I go to 3, 4, 5, depending how I'm feeling or how fucked up I want to get. Once I start feeling that, that's when I'm like, all right, time to sip a mixed drink 1 an hour. That's kind of how I do it.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, shout out to the demons. I heard of people that drink and then smoke. Yo, y'all are demons. You know what I'm saying?
I used to do that shit all the time.
So what John asked? So John asked, what was the first time you had like an actual drink in your home? Right. So I've
no. For example, look, my first time I had a phone cup of Henny I went to Staten Island with my older cousins, and we was at a house party. I was about 14, 13. And this is when, Henny was at its peak, you know what I'm saying? That Bruce Lee shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that real strong shit. And they gave me a phone, you know what I'm saying? And I was a little kid, so I had my phone, I didn't even know how to hold the phone cup. I got both hands on it, you know what I'm saying? They throw in the ice, and I'm like, oh, all right, like, I'm thinking I'm getting juiced. They're like, nah, you welcome to the big leagues, you know what I'm saying? And they got that Henny bottle. When it's like the halo comes out, like yo, everything happened. I'm like, yo, finally, like this is alcohol.
You graduated.
Yo, it was tough. It was a tough night because, I'm a prideful person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a competitive person. So my cousin, they like to test me. They know about me. So they're like, yo, can you handle this? Dog, I was like, this is easy. You know what I'm saying? Slurp half the cup in the first gulp. You know what I'm saying? Think it was all right. You know what I mean? My whole inside started burning. I started sweating immediately. You know what I mean? And it was a rough night. Honestly, I just remember that shot. And after that, I don't remember shit.
My first time getting like actually drunk that I remember, because I don't remember the exact time I had my first drink, but I remember the first time I was drinking. My sister had a 20-something birthday party. She was turning 20-something. And
your sister?
Yeah, my sister was turning 20-something. And we're at my house. And they took the
what is that face?
They took the buffet.
I seen her sister.
And they moved it to the corner. They moved it to the corner and they created a bar out of like the buffet. And
I always wanted to be a Batista. I always wanted to be a Celtics fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted another height. You know what I mean?
So it was. Yo, you can't tell a story, yo. You can never tell a story. Everybody's yo. We can't drink and do a podcast
I'm on fire right now.
Yo, we can't drink and do a podcast anymore. We can't do it.
Yo, let's go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So
I haven't said a word. I just
you haven't said a word, but your fucking fork has been fucking interrupting everybody. Okay, you know how Lil Wayne has the lighter flick? Fucking Steven has the fork, the metal fork. That's Steven's fucking ad lib.
Yeah.
So first time I got drunk was with my uncle. God rest his soul. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace of the goat.
Rest in peace, Louis. First time I got drunk was with him because they made me and him in charge of the bar. So me and him were the bartenders. And he was teaching me how to make drinks. And every time we would make a drink, we would make extra, and then I would drink it. So He taught me how to make like an apple martini, and I made an apple martini, and I started serving that to the people that asked for it. And then whatever was left in the thing, I would pour it in a little shot thing, and I would just drink it. Boom. Wow. Then we were making Remy and Cokes, so we were making like regular stuff, and I would drink that. And I was just drinking, and I was mixing for the first time. My first time actually drinking, I was mixing everything. So I was just drinking brown liquor, light liquor, fucking sipping on beers too. Like me and him were just getting trashed back here.
Wow.
And I was maybe 14.
Wow.
Maybe 14.
I was 14 as well.
Maybe like 14. Me and him was just drinking. And then I remember the feeling of, yo, I feel like I'm part of this party. like
I'm the party, like people are partying within me. Like
no. I feel like because like for the longest there would be a family party, and I just felt like I was inside of this party. I was just inside when everybody else was partying. I was just there. But when I got the feeling of like, yo, I'm actually partying with everybody. Like I'm actually in this with everybody. Like we all grooving.
I know. I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like I'm feeling what you're feeling. Like
you felt like an outsider. You were just watching people party, but now you felt like you were part. You were engaging in this party.
Yes. Little did I know I was getting fucked up. So we're partying. Me and my uncle, great time, drinking. Insert picture here. Then, and then
you have the picture?
I have a picture because I remember. I see the picture in my head right now.
Yeah.
Then we finished. We started cleaning up, and somebody brought in like some pasta. Somebody brought some pasta in, and the next morning, everybody who ate from that pasta had diarrhea out the ass.
Holy shit!
Like whoever brought that pasta in, something was in it where everybody who ate it had diarrhea. And the next morning, I was throwing up and had diarrhea.
Oh my!
And I was hungover, like I was a headache, everything. And my mom didn't know why I was feeling this way. So
it was the ER.
My mom was like, no. My mom was like babying me, like, oh my God, that pasta really got you bad. And my sister was looking at me and knowing what was happening last night. Yeah. And she looked at my mom and she said, that motherfucker doesn't have diarrhea. He's hungover. And my mom was like, what?
Él está resacado.
Exactly what she said. I was like, what? And I'm just there like, it's messed up.
That's so funny.
My first time getting fucking like lit, I was like 14. I was in Dominican Republic, so it was legal. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin was like, yo, Brugal and Coke is like the wave. Mind you, they've been doing this since they was like 10. You know what I'm saying? I was 14.
Oh, you meant like the soda can. Please say the soda can.
Brugal and Coke? Nah, bro. Yeah. We was at a wedding, right? And it was the glass Coca-Colas. And they was drinking some of it, and then they would pour the Brugal in the glass Coca-Colas.
Obviously.
Right? They told me that the liquor was in there, and I was like, you know what? It's whatever. Like, and I couldn't taste it.
I'm 14. I'm a big boy now.
I couldn't taste it either. So I was like, yo, this is lit. Like, I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? You know, and after a while, it got so bad that there was a 4-foot pool. Mind you, at the age of 14, I was probably like 5'5", 5'4", and I'm fucking drowning in this fucking pool. A 4-foot fucking pool, son.
I'm drowning.
I'm fucking drowning, and my family has to come like pull me out.
They're like, stand up, Steven, stand up, Steven.
Like, you've seen those videos. You've seen those videos, right? Where people like stand up. I just could not. I was fucked up. But like, I had zero idea what I was feeling, zero idea what was going on. Even the next day, I was like, I don't know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one explained to me, like, listen, if you drank too much. Had someone told me I drank too much, I probably wouldn't be blacking out when I was fucking younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we almost lost Steven.
Yo, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Be us three and Danny.
It'd be Danny in here. Yeah. Shout out to Danny G. We should have Danny back on one of these days.
100%.
We should have him back on. It'll be fun. John, did you already tell us? Yeah, you were your cousins in the Henny.
Yeah, bro.
But did you remember? Did you remember kind of your just like your body changing? Just kind of.
So the thing was that we were like at a. So rest in peace. So he passed away. But he we were
in fucking R.I.P. episode.
Yo, for real, he did pass away. You know, tragic.
Funny shit is, well, not funny, but my cousin, who also introduced me to alcohol, also passed away.
Yo, everybody, don't drink anymore. Yeah. From this point on, everybody stop drinking. I'm gonna finish the cup, but this is my last drink for the day.
I was 19. He passed away when he was 20. He was a year older than me.
Those always hurt more, right? When someone close to your age kind of goes.
It's like, damn, that could have been me, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, go.
So basically,
he got hit with dengue, dog.
Damn, he passed away from dengue.
Damn,
that's the most spick way to go, son.
Bro, why are we laughing at this, bro? Oh my God, Steven, that's your cousin, bro. Don't laugh.
Fucking dengue, bro.
Oh my God,
bro. He could have got shot with some dignity, like. Bro. I'm sorry. God bless.
All right, yo, let's move on. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
They're always watching. They're always watching.
We start comparing, like, oh, my guy died of suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we're like, oh, trigger warning.
But
take a shot if your cousin died.
I miss you, cuz.
Oh man.
Listen, I can't have any more cousins passing away. Like, if I had to take a shot for every cousin that passed away,
can't. But now I felt the thing was that we were in his he had a basement, right? And there was just like the main cave. Like that was my first main cave. Like he had the lights, he had the nice sofas, you know, like a hip sofa, you know what I'm saying? The big TV, like
it wasn't the sofas wrapped in plastic. Like these were the good sofas.
Like the man cave for real. He had everything in there. And when they just gave me that cup, I just started drinking, and I just found myself like being a little extra funny. You feel me? Like I was just like I've been when I'm around new people, I don't open myself up enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to see what people are. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I was very quiet at the time, and when I started drinking, it got to the point where I started noticing myself like, yo, I'm talking to everybody in here right now, you know, like, and I'm 14. These are 23-year-olds. You feel me? Like, these are old ass people. So I just felt that I was like, yo, what is this? Like, you feel me? Like, I couldn't grasp myself around it. Like, what am I feeling right now? I just felt good, you know, like, and that's why I fell in love with Henny, because of that feeling. Because I was like, I was feeling so good. You feel me? Nah, Steven, don't do that. Because Henny, you started drinking tequila now, bro. Don't do that.
We was off the Henny early.
Don't do that.
First of all, let's go through. First of all, let's go through the stages of what we drink.
This is 2009 shit, bro. Like,
hold on. We're gonna go through the stages of what we drink. At the age of 14 to about 17, 18, 19, I had Brugal. I met the homies at about 16, 17, 18. We started drinking Bacardi 151 and Everclear religiously.
I'm sorry, I was broke. I'm sorry, I was broke. It's not me.
Wait, look.
It's not me.
Wait, hear me out.
I don't drink cheap liquor. I drink Henny off the bottle, bro. Gallon shit. You know what I'm saying? The $60 one, not the 45, not the 31, the 60, bro. You feel me?
So
real gang shit. You know what I mean?
When I first started drinking, I was drinking really expensive alcohol because I was drinking the alcohol that the adults in my family were drinking. So I was drinking expensive alcohol. I was drinking like the what was expensive at the time. So the Remy's, the VSOP.
Can I say something real quick?
My friends were drug dealers.
Wait, hold on.
Like, I'm drinking good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so then once I started drinking with my friends, it was the alcohol that we were able to get. So I'm literally drinking Captain Morgan. Fucking, we were drinking Bacardi 151.
That Four Loko shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
never had Four Lokos.
I never caught the Four Loko wave.
Yo, thank God, yo, I never did it.
I didn't either.
I
never done coke either.
I caught the the strawberries.
Yeah,
I caught that.
Oh, I did those. I had the strawberries. I was a fucking whore.
But the strawberries, I definitely did.
Oh my God.
Bro, yeah. Let me take another shot.
But then now I've graduated to a point where like I'm only gonna drink alcohol if I can wake up the next day good. I'm only gonna, so whatever price point that puts me at, that's what I'm buying. I would rather spend the money so I don't get the most terrible hangover in the world. That's where I'm at.
I'm at a different spot, right? I'm at the point where like I'm drinking bullshit like Bloodline IPA. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I hang out with a couple Mexicans or Southern Americans or Central Americans, whatever you want to call them. And for me, they be putting me on tequila that dead ass is like 0 sugar, 0 carbs, tastes very, very much better than fucking Casamigos.
Yeah.
And it's very much cheaper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why isn't this like public? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't this public information?
Clout.
Yeah.
Like, why was I buying Casamigos for all this time? And bro, when we went to Puerto Rico, I bought a Don Julio every day. You know how much money I could have saved? I could have saved so much money by buying those shit that I buy now. But I'm at the point where I'm trying like different liquor because I gotta. You know,
with me, it all depends. It's like, do I have my son this week or do I don't? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, when I have my son, I don't drink. When I do have my son, you might catch me at 4 a.m. in the morning making fun of somebody saying quesadilla. Yo, that shit. We were so.
Isn't that making fun of yourself?
Nah, I don't say quesadilla. You know, I say quesadilla. But my boy, we were drunk as hell like a week ago, and we went to Wawa, and he's not from this country. You know, I don't want to say exactly what he is because I don't really, you know, it's disrespectful. But he just said quesadilla, and I was so lit. I was like, quesadilla? What the fuck is that? And I just started screaming that shit for the rest of the night. It was so funny, but yeah, man. It has no connection to what we're saying, but nah, I love drinking now. And yeah, bro. Yeah.
Honestly, when you find that liquor that doesn't really affect you too much the next day,
yeah, that's the goal.
Drinking is fire.
But like, do you stop yourself? Like, I'm really on it. Like, I stop myself. Like, I slow down.
What do you mean you stop yourself?
Like, when I feel my mouth going numb, I really.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You know that it's like, all right, it's time to stop taking shots.
Yeah.
Can I make a confession?
Oof.
Can I make a confession?
You know this is recording, right? Like, this isn't just us talking anymore.
This is to the public. I need to put this out there because I need to leave. It needs to leave my body. I need to say this out loud.
My body.
Nope. Nope.
No, we're not rocking with that.
Nope. So I have a problem,
bro. Please
As he pops the fucking Migos open.
So I have a problem.
What's the problem?
I have a problem that when
did I eat today?
This motherfucker's a thought.
I have a problem that when I start drinking, I don't want to stop drinking.
No. Hold on. I don't know if that's a problem. I think that's a normativity.
Listen.
I think that's normal.
Let me keep going.
If you think it's a problem, hold on. Yeah, hold on. If you think it's a problem, you're trying to say I have a problem. So I ain't fucking with that.
Don't justify yourself.
I ain't fucking with that.
So I think it's a problem because this has been me ever since I started drinking. Is I want the party to keep going.
Me too.
So I don't want it to stop. So like even if it's 2 a.m, it's late, and if I'm drunk and we're drinking, I want to keep going and keep going and keep going. Now, I've gotten better.
That is cap.
No. I've gotten better at like not doing that. So like I've gotten better at that. So because I've known that by myself. So I've gotten better at controlling that and not going over that limit where I don't want to stop.
Bro,
but recently I haven't been drinking at all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This episode does not feel like an episode. I feel like we're just talking.
Yeah, that's great. So I haven't been drinking at all lately. I haven't been drinking at all. A couple months I haven't even drank. But then there was this party.
Aren't you drinking right now?
Yeah, but this is like you being sober. You know what I'm saying? So
this is like you being sober.
So I went to this party and it had an open bar, and I haven't been drinking in a while.
Matt Hose,
you know it. And they have my boy James. You know, me and James, we go back.
Is this a fake name? Is this
an
alien?
James is Jameson. Well, me and Jameson, we're friends. You know what I'm saying? I like Jameson. I like Jameson and ginger ale. That's my drink. Jameson and ginger ale.
That's your go-to drink?
That's my drink. Like anybody, it's either old fashioned or Jameson ginger ale. That's what I drink. And I start taking 1. Then I take 2. Then I take 3. And I start keeping the cups. So I'm like collecting the cups on top of each other.
Yeah, championship shirt.
Bro, I get to like 6. And I feel it like, oh, we're going. And so I just go and I don't stop. And then I wake up the next morning at home and the whole day is ruined because I feel like crap.
Holy shit.
The entire Sunday, I just feel like crap. And I'm just laying there feeling like death. Like, yo, I really just ruined this entire day and the next. Because I felt like crap the whole day. And the day after that, I still felt weird. I felt good enough where I'm good. I'm eating, I'm drinking, I'm walking around, I'm good. I even went to work out, but I felt really off. And I never want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore.
I feel you. You know, when I learned my lesson exactly like that. I was where one of my exes, I was really close with her family.
What's her name? What's his or her name?
Did you delete the photos off your phone?
Not her.
Damn, you like her?
Maybe. Go ahead. Do
You do it.
I hope so. Nah, but yeah, I did this first week. But now, so we went out and it was my birthday, and she threw a party for me. Thank you. It's next month. She threw a party for me, and I was like 17. Not 17. I was like 19, 20, something like that. And I got really drunk, like OD drunk, and I even passed out in the living room. Mind you, she even told me I was in the bathroom for 2 hours. I thought I was in there for 5 minutes. My boy had to come in there, pick me up, like that. Yo, shout out to my boy, son, because I was in the toilet taking a shit. He had to stand me up, and she had to come in, put my pants up. Like I was lit, bro.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Go ahead.
Who wiped your ass?
No. I was just peeing.
You said taking a shit.
Wait. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Run it back.
I did.
You did.
I wasn't thinking I should. I was literally just sitting down on the toilet.
Motherfucker lying.
I've said this before.
Why the fuck you lying?
When I'm drunk,
why you always lying?
I sit down and pee. That's on everything. So I might have just, my language is fucked up. Nah, bro, forget about it. We got baby wipes now. This shit not good like that. But
the backseat episode.
I was so lit. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna have a family baseball game, softball game, and it was like with her family, and they had already seen me play volleyball. They good in volleyball. I played volleyball before, and for school, I'm disgusting. So I shitting on them. So now we're going to baseball. I'm Dominican, they're all Puerto Rican. So I'm like, it's K's. I'm shitting on all y'all. You feel me, bro? I ended up going to the hospital the next day. Almost died because I had alcohol poisoning, something like that. Is this what it's called? Yeah. And I missed the baseball game, and I was so mad because I couldn't talk shit. And after that, I was like, nah, I gotta watch what I do. I can't be ruining my next days.
As he takes a sip of Brugal.
My favorite alcohol is rolled up, if you know what I mean. But let's get this shit started. We're 30 minutes in, and we haven't even started this podcast. Come on, man. Yo, we outside.
We're gonna record a third episode, like.
I hope not. Shit. I can't take any more clothes. I'm so high right now, son.
That's a fact. I'm trying to go into my room. My AC's over there.
I'm on fire, son.
If y'all don't have any other like drunk stories y'all want to talk about, we can. Oh, actually, let me tell a drunk story real quick before we move on to like we can go over like what we've seen on the internet this week, shit like that. But I have a drunk story, bro. We went to my girlfriend's best friend's apartment party, like her new apartment. She's got a new apartment, so she threw a party.
Wait, explain that your girlfriend's best friend's apartment.
Yeah, she had like a housewarming, like a
housewarming. Who is this person?
Was this like recently? Is she single?
No, this is back when I was in Jersey, and no, she's married.
My question. Doesn't matter.
New level unlocked when you find out that.
It's even better if they're married. Shit, we just going to business.
Hey, new level unlocked when you find out that them having a partner doesn't mean anything, right?
It doesn't matter. I'm here to spread love and joy.
It never has.
You feel me? So we go to this housewarming party, right? And I haven't eaten all day because it was one of those days where you just been running around.
Tú no comes mierda.
No. If we just been running around running errands, right? And like, we got to get a shirt for this party. Blah, blah, we go to the mall, like one of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pull up and I haven't eaten nothing, and they pass around the smallest sliver of lasagna to everybody. Right? Oof. So I ate a little bit of the lasagna.
Love lasagna.
But it was the smallest sliver of lasagna. I'm like, once they gave it to me and I saw it, it was one of those, when you get your plate and you're like, I'm gonna go get more. Like as soon as I got it, I was like, well, I'm gonna get more after.
Yeah, they're being cheap right now.
Yeah. And then they started taking mad shots of Hennessy. They passed the cups around of the shots, and some people don't know how to pour shots.
Oh yeah.
Like a shot is a shot.
People. Yeah.
A shot should not look like 4 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It should not be 4 fingers. But some people, they pour shots like that. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is your trauma? What do you need to heal?
What's your trauma?
It's not even that. You gotta start watching it because, like, yo, you trying to get me drunk? Like, what's going on with you, boy? What you doing? And
so they passed around the cup, and it was a thick shot. Pause. And we all take the shot. Then somebody else has a toast they want to do, like right after that. Oh, another one, and they take another shot. So they do that about 3 times, and it's straight Henny that I'm taking shots of, and it's a lot of alcohol. So I remember going to the bathroom, and when the classic moment when you go to the bathroom and you see yourself in the mirror, and you're fucked up.
Yeah, you take a picture.
You're like, holy shit, I'm trashed, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that moment, right? And then I remember like talking to somebody, and then I remember waking up at the house. That's it. Waking up at the house.
That's the normal for me.
Yeah, I just remember waking up at the house, and I'm like, yo, I feel disgusting. I feel trash. And then I get up, and there's like a bucket with throw up in it next to the bed. I'm like, oh no, what happened? So what ended up happening was I was so trash. I went into the bathroom, realized I was trash, came out. And this is all told to me by my girl. My girl told me, you came out and you came to me and you said, babe, we have to go. We have to go. I am really drunk right now. I can't stay here. We have to leave.
For real?
Is what I told her, right? I don't remember any of this. That's what I told her. And so we leave. And she said that that when she said okay and she grabbed like the keys, that I turned around to the party and I said, bro, she's making me leave, bro. She's making me leave, yo.
That's a classic.
I see, yo, I'm gonna see y'all, bro. She wants to leave now. Like, we gotta go.
That's a classic.
And we leave, and then I get home. I get to my room, and I throw up. So I'm like, yo, thank God I left because this woman's apartment was all carpet. So I couldn't even imagine. Oh my God. Yeah, bro. That's why you learn how to drink when you're young.
So hopefully you have somebody to teach you how to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, so that's a good question. When you have kids, are you gonna drink with them to teach them?
Oh yeah, 100%. You gotta teach.
Bro, whatever drug they're interested, we're doing it together.
100%. I gotta show you, like, because regardless of the fact, I said it to myself, regardless of the fact, he's gonna do it regardless. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather teach him so nothing happens off of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to teach him what is control of yourself.
I would rather you get fucked up at my house and realize, okay, this isn't for me, or this is for me, but I need to control it better, than for you to get fucked up at someone else's house and them not give a fuck about you.
But you cannot abuse that either. You cannot abuse that either. You cannot abuse that either because there's a certain of respect that your son or daughter has to look up to. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't just be like, if you do weed, you can't just be like, yo, roll up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be smoking all the time because then he'll be like, oh, that's my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that.
I mean, I don't know.
I was listening to this comedian Bert Kreischer.
And, I love Bert. He's funny as fuck.
So, and Bert's known for partying, drinking, and all that stuff. Right?
And not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, and he said that when his daughters become of age, that he wants to sit down with them and he wants to drink with them all night. So he wants to, like, all right, this is your first drink. We drink. How are you feeling? And after every drink, go like say, how are you feeling? Where are you at right now? Like, how's your body feeling? So that they know, like, their levels. They know how their body reacts, how many drinks they're in. They know what to do. So he can tell them, like, hey, how you feeling right now? You should probably stop right here. This is where you should probably not keep going. You probably cool off. You probably babysit something, get water, like all that. And that's something that my sister told me that my dad did with her. Is that he said, hey, I want to teach you how to drink, and so you know how you feel, so nobody takes advantage of you when you're drinking out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
what a fucking father!
Yeah,
what a fucking father! Is this the same father that called you a pussy for not holding a girl's hand? Shout out to him. Yeah, what a father!
Same one.
Nah, like I said, I would 100% rather have my kid and all his friends hang out somewhere safe, like at my house, than go to an abandoned fucking building or another parent who just doesn't give a fuck.
But there's a line. There's a line.
You gotta throw them in the wild, bro. Listen, a covered tree doesn't grow strong enough if the wind doesn't hit it, man. Boy, come on, son.
No, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if they hit me up like, hey, like, can we do this here? I'm absolutely going to say yes every time.
There's a very fine line between what Steven said, where, yo, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it in my house, and becoming the party house.
Yeah, you can't have.
There's like a fine line between that and becoming the party house.
I mean,
I see what you're saying.
There has to be a certain type of respect that you can be like. That your son not gonna be like, it's my father, don't worry about it.
I mean, it's different though, because I grew up where I only hung out with 3-4 of my homies at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when growing up,
you can't have that, because how about if you have a daughter and she's bringing mad dudes around your house? What are you gonna do?
No. You see, that's different. Hey. You're using the word mad. How many is mad? Because like I said, when I grew up. Right. It wasn't 6-7 of us deep. It was literally me, Danny, and our boy Eric, and it was it. That was the party house for us. You know what I'm saying? His parents, one of their parents, I don't want to say didn't care, but they watched over us as we did it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They had that mentality that Steven was saying, where like, you're gonna do this here, so I can see you guys doing it.
And we didn't abuse that, because there was I wouldn't call it a party house, because there was only 3 of us.
Bro, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for my mom, because
you definitely had about 10 fucking people deep.
Bro, I feel so bad for my mom because I don't know when the agreement happened or when it was understood, like, oh, we can drink here. I don't remember what, because it wasn't a conversation. I just don't remember. I remember.
Motherfucker, you invited us.
No, I know, but I'm talking about between me and my mom. Like, I don't remember when that
never happened.
That exchange happened where she.
That never happened. That never happened.
But where I knew it was okay for us to drink here. You know, my mom's not gonna go crazy.
Oh, it's after you did it the first time and she didn't fucking spaz. You were like, all right, she's not spazzing, so I'm gonna just take it. You kind of took advantage, to be quite honest.
So we started drinking at my house. We started bringing people over. We were drinking, and
it started off with me, you, and Misael. It was 3 of us.
It's only 3 of us. We were drinking one Bacardi,
and then it got to like 15 fucking people deep.
And then it got deep, and my mom was pissed. And just being a kid, man, and just looking back at it, I feel so bad because she would come down, but she would only come down mad when there was a lot of noise because she's trying to sleep. And now I'm thinking like, damn, she has to work. Like I'm keeping her up from sleeping. Now I feel bad. But at the time, I'm like, oh, we're just drinking. Like we're just having a good time. We're here. We're not getting in trouble.
I mean, did she work on? Because we were there on Saturdays. Did she work on Sunday?
Yo,
regardless.
Yo, so funny story. I never threw parties at my house. I always kept my friends away from my family because my mom, you know, she's been always raising me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like party sense and stuff like that, I don't want my mom to see my friends shit faced, and you know what I'm saying. So I always kept it separate. But there was one time that she told me, "Yo, you could throw a party in here, a little get together." I lived on the second floor of a house, right? There was a line to get inside my house.
Oh my god!
Mind you, my mom is in her room sleeping the whole time. This is like, she was like, "Yo, ven acá, porque qué es esto? Explícame. Yo te dije para la gente. Hay una línea allá afuera, mi niño. ¿Qué te está haciendo?"
Yeah, you know what's funny? That's exactly how John's mom talks. Like the where she says "mi niño," that's exactly that's her keyword right there.
I was like, yo, like, come on, son, like. You thought it wasn't popping or something? Like, what's wrong with you?
She was like, my son gets no bitches. You can have a party here.
Yeah, you can have a little party here. You know
and then she found out.
Yeah, nah. My mom babe no. I don't know if I said this before, but I went to
you was just bringing whores to the house.
Nah, bro. Like I went to the party one time, and it was like a work. You know how before they used to do like the work, like at factories, you used to do like the work. Your kid.
Bring your child to work day.
Damn, this is hitting me, son. Bring your kids to work day.
Bring your child to work day.
Bring your child to work day. And we was there, son. We was having fun, whatever. I was talking to all the little biddies, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, it's only 9 o'clock?
All the little biddies.
I was a little man, you feel me? So that was so funny. They comes to the thing and basically somebody says, "Yo, look at Sophie's son." And my mom is like, "Yo, my son is a dog, so watch your daughter right now." I was like, "Word, you feel me? You know what you raised, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see my father, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know my pops now, you know my bloodline.
Yeah, come on, B. You know me.
So
you know my bloodline.
Yeah, you know how it is. So y'all would agree that when your kid becomes of age that you kind of like are gonna introduce them to it and you're gonna do it with them.
Yeah. I think it's just the smartest move.
You prevent so much.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure that you don't become the party house. Like that's the
especially if you have a female child, right? Because
no, same thing as a boy.
No. I feel like as a male, of course, it still happens. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say it does not happen. But I feel like as a male, you're less susceptible to what happens to females.
So hold on, let me clear you on one thing. Just because you're a male doesn't mean. The thing is that as a male, you're supposed to be even more cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because as a male, when you're under alcohol, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm drinking, son, I get horny. You know what I'm saying? So like a kid,
I got control, fam.
Sometimes, you feel me? Sometimes some people can't, you know what I'm saying? Some people that just don't know how to drink, don't know how to handle that stuff, you feel me? Yeah. So they do absurd things, you know what I mean? Like I seen people get drunk, go up to a girl, get rejected.
That's not excusable.
5 minutes later and try it again. Like, bro, you just got rejected, you know what I'm saying? Now you're coming back again. You get me? It's like just because you didn't know how to handle the situation.
Of course it's not excusable, but people people are different when they're drunk. Some people are like some people, for example, some people
creeps.
I don't know because I feel like
let me talk. Some people when they drink, they want to fight.
Yeah.
They get aggressive. They want to fight people.
Yeah, but that all has to do with inner demons. That has nothing to do with that has to do with the ways they were brought up.
Nah, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Bro,
yes, it does.
I don't want to say I'm an angry person, but I was an angry person before, and I was every time I got drunk, I was able to control my anger. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that makes no sense. You feel me?
No, it absolutely. Right. So speaking on behalf of myself, the reason I believe this, and I firmly believe this, that it depends on the way you brought up. Whenever I get to the point where I'm fucking belligerent, I don't think about anything except for watching the movie Tarzan. And just to listen,
hey, hold on.
Listen, let me finish. I like watching the movie Tarzan and the movie Lilo and Stitch. And the reason I say that, the reason I say that is because when I was a little boy, the first present my family kind of got me was my dad bought me VHS tapes of Lilo and Stitch and Tarzan. So those are the things that I go to and I watch. So for you to say that, oh, like kids want to do this or they lose control is not viable, because when I get super belligerent and drunk, I go to a comfort zone, you know, where it reminds me of my dad.
But that is you. That's what I'm trying to say. You feel me?
Yeah, but if you raise kids appropriately, bro, they're not gonna act that way. I don't believe that.
I just talked about, he has a great mother, a great family, and a great family, and he still acts like a douchebag whenever he's fucking drunk.
So do most rich people, and they end up fucking killing themselves.
But that's what I'm saying. Just because you got raised in a good environment doesn't mean you're gonna be a great person. Just because not everybody wants to see Tarzan. Some people want to see pussy, and they go over the head. They go over it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, some we can agree that like some affect people. Alcohol affects people differently.
For sure.
We just agree at that. It affects people differently.
But my personal beliefs is that extreme point that you get to, right? So for me, when I get extremely drunk, like I said, the whole VHS tapes and watching movies. When you get to that extreme point, that is based on how you were raised and no longer what kind of alcohol you're drinking. It's no longer based on.
Hold on, let me pivot here. I think that is hilarious to see, like, to get to know somebody to the point where you know they're belligerently drunk by their actions. So like, let's say Steven's wife years from now comes downstairs to the basement and Steven is just sitting on the couch watching Lilo and Stitch.
Yo, no cap.
She's like, bro, why'd you get this drunk today? Like, not even, she just sees the movie. She just sees the movie. She's like, oh, Steven, why'd you drink so much today? Like, shit like that. Like, that's funny. So, do you do anything like that, Steven? I mean, John, when you get like super drunk, do you do anything like, is there a thing that you always do?
Yeah, I be trying to get some head. That's my go-to. I'm going through that phone, saying hey to every shorty in that phone, like, yo,
he said that so innocently. He's like, with a big ass smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I just begun trying to get some head.
Oh, wait, yo. New level unlocked when you find out that you can last longer when you're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
New level unlocked.
But like you got it depends, because if she a throater, you know what I'm saying, your mind's gonna be spinning. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too drunk for that.
But there's also
don't close your eyes.
Yo, listen, yo, let me tell you. So
you close your eyes, you like this.
I got super drunk one time, right? This girl picks me up, right? I'm in her car. I'm in the passenger seat. She puts into a driveway. I'm there. I'm lit as fuck. She's not as lit as me. She knows I'm drunk. And she's like, starts talking. I'm like, yo, keep it G, bro. Like, I understand this conversation, but something gotta give. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at
one, something's got to give. Two, something's got to give. Three,
yo, like, look at me. This is not a conversation to be having right now. So I pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? She knew what it was about. You know what I mean? Like I don't really ask questions. Like, we hook up. I'm kissing you. And eventually it's gonna get to the point that I'm not the type of person that grabs your hand and puts it on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you give head. And if you say yes or no, that's what I do afterwards. You feel me? She starts going to work. I close my eyes.
She clocked in.
I went to space, bro. Like, my head was spinning, bro. And I try to open my eyes and I open it too close. I get even more dizzy. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do now? And she's, you feel me? You can't tell her nothing, because then she starts being insecure, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So you just threw up on her.
I threw up on her head, you know what I'm saying? I just had to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, chill, I got some necklace. Don't stop. Don't stop. But nah, shit was crazy.
Yo, can't believe that conversation started with John. Do you do anything like that? And he was like, yeah, I asked for head.
That's that funny, man.
I'm a simple guy.
Yo, I feel you.
Yo, for me, if I'm wearing, let's say I'm wearing a button up, the more drunk I get, the less buttons are on the shirt. So it's like one shot, one button goes off. 2 shots, another button's off. 3 shots, another one. And by the end of the night, I'm out there with my shirt open. Like,
what about your pants?
Hey, those are buttons too. If there's buttons in the pants, they start coming off too.
We're gonna have to buy this motherfucker. You know the pants that don't have zippers, they got buttons instead. You have to buy this motherfucker those, like
with the 4 buttons on it, just in case.
Hey, it's like, yo, if I run out of buttons, like I'm gonna take shit off.
Yo, bro, shout out to this episode because
this has been the drunk story episode. This episode is gonna be called How to Drink.
Yeah, how to drink. I just want to say that this is part 2 of the episode you guys probably just saw, and we didn't speak on none of the topics we said we were gonna. You know what I'm saying? So yo, let's all raise our glass. You know what I'm saying? And just shout out to life, bro. Like, I'm just glad I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I'm alive. Steven's camera just took a shot for us right now. I don't know what the fuck that was. But it was a lot. Yeah.
I was like, yo, does Steven just have a seizure?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was that. Yo.
Holy crap.
I'm really slinging my words now. I'm late. My mouth is on fire.
This is the end of the episode. Believe it or not, this episode was a little more cohesive than the first one.
This is true.
A little more cohesive than the first one.
I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it sounds good. It sounds good.
Listen, if you ever wanted to take me out on a date, take me to watch some Tarzan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, where you want to find your way to Steven's heart? Yeah,
that's the key to my heart right there.
On a date, just give me some head, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this has been an episode of Fromthechatpodcast, the greatest podcast on earth. Make sure you subscribe. Gang, bye.